You know, the problem with lack of cash flow is without it, we can't even buy a cup of coffee. So how do we manage it and how do we grow it? Hi, my name is Mark Beggs from Right Frame Academy. I just want to talk today about something simple, but one of the most important elements of any business is cash flow. It's no good getting your salespeople motivated. It's no good setting targets for your salespeople. It's no good having flashy offices, great products, great literature to promote those products, a fantastic website, and all the bells and whistles if we don't manage our cash flow. You know, I'm amazed about the businesses I walk into who are in crisis and need help. And one of the first things I ask them is, what are your outgoings? And they look at me with a blank face. Even more astonishing is the amount of people who look were even blanker when I ask them what their sales are last month or the month before. So it never ceases to amaze me that one of the most important things and elements of running a business, the cash flow, that people don't manage it and don't understand it. It's the lifeblood of all businesses. You can go through all the cliches you want, but there's no point starting a business if you don't have a decent cash flow. And if you have a decent cash flow, there's no point having it if you don't manage it. And the whole secret to business is very simple. It's about making a profit. And the only way you can make a profit is that you have more money coming in than you have more money than you have going out. That's it. It's a simple fact of life. So managing the cash flow is important. And one of the big things that people don't do, and they're worried to do, whether this is your own household bills or your own business, people don't write down what their outgoings are. And one of the reasons they don't write down what their outgoings are is they're scared to see what it will add up to. I have a friend of mine whose daughter goes through a certain sport and he hasn't got a clue how much it costs. And do you know why? He doesn't want to know, because he's worried that if he found out how much he's paying every single month for the sport, that he'll get annoyed and realise he can't afford it. So you can see the irony in that. He's still paying for it, but he doesn't want to know how much it's costing him. A lot of people do the same thing in business. They're worried that if they sit down and add up all their costs, all their outgoings, that they suddenly realise how much they will have to make just to keep the boat afloat, just to keep the doors open, the phones alive, and electricity and the lights on. But if you manage your cash flow right, and you do it properly, and you measure it right, and you control it on a daily, a weekly, and a monthly, and a yearly basis, your business will grow and will flourish. So the challenge for us all is to manage that cash flow. And just remember, when you start to spend money when you have a business, that's all cash flow. You're going to buy a new copy. You're going to hire a new car. You're going to go for bigger offices. You're going to employ an extra staff. They're all costs you're adding on. Don't always focus on the sales and what revenue your people are bringing into you. It's just as important, if not more, to focus on what's going out and managing that cash flow. So the simple challenge is to sit down with a piece of paper or on an Excel spreadsheet and just take out your bank statements for the last month and write down all the costs that you have associated with it. Your light, your heat, your rent, your rates, everything. Write them down and don't worry what the final figure will be, because you know what? No matter what the final figure will be, I know that you have what it takes to grow your business to cover those expenses. So when you have that list written down, look at it and decide what is necessary and what is not. Jack Welch, the famous business owner of GE Electric, always had his business units review their cash flow, and he was always cutting. He had a great saying that you should cut all costs by 25%, and if it still didn't hurt you, cut it again. To get down to the real cost and what it really costs to run your business. Take out the frills, take out all the overspend and stuff you don't need, and you'll be amazed what you will find. Maybe in your mobile phone operator, you can change to a cheaper one. Change to a cheap electricity supplier. Maybe your staff expenses are too high. Maybe they're using the wrong garages on the price of fuel. Maybe change the cars from petrol to diesel. Learn to manage your cash flow on a daily, weekly and yearly basis, and your business will grow no matter what happens. If you need help in developing your cash flow and developing your business, or you're going through a crisis at the moment and you're not sure where to turn or where to go for help, talk to us at rightframeacademy.com. We have a lot of experience in helping companies who are going through a crisis at the moment, who have lost major clients, and maybe lost major accounts, and it's putting tremendous pressure on the company. Or maybe they have too many staff and don't know how to regroup the business and reorganize it. We have the skills to help you and your business to become more. And we have the skills to help you solve the problems you're facing at the moment. If you'd like to talk to us, why not email us at mark@rightframeacademy.com, and we can see what we can do to help you. Or just post a comment underneath this video if you wish. Thank you for listening. And remember, if you keep motivated, you will be more. Now, just before you go, just to say to you, we have developed a number of these videos to help you and your business be more, to help you get motivated and to help you with some of the skills you may be looking for. They're just a taster of what we do in Right Frame Academy. You see a sample on my left hand side now of some of the videos we've done. If you would like any more information on our programs, on our courses, email me, mark@rightframeacademy.com.